So, good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining me for another technically Chen style class, but we're going to begin with the Seven Stars Qi Gong, Seven Stars Rotations Qi Gong by Master Joe Locke. So, a Taoist style of Qi Gong. So, let's begin with right hand in fist, please. Left hand straight, pull back the thumb with feet together, hands together, and press forwards. Lovely. So, we're going to actually rattle through the form. Uh, Up to now, I've been teaching it a little bit as we go, but I'd like us just to fly through what we have done so far. So that means taking it out of drill, which is doing a movement in repetition, and just doing it as is in the form. So you could say blink and you'll miss it with some of the moves that we've done many times. You'll see they're just once and it's done. So don't worry if you feel, whoa, didn't get that. What I'd like to do is just use the form as warm-up so that we get to the parts that we haven't yet done, which is really tying movement 6 together, the 6 harmonies, and just having a little look at the last of the sequences in this set, which is your circle walking, your 7 stars rotations Qigong. So the name of the form is named after the 7th step, the 7 stars rotation. So let's just work our way through. Nice and relaxed, please. I want you to be playful, inquisitive into the practice, rather than worried about getting it right. Do your best, be focused and aware, but don't worry if some of it isn't quite there. Doesn't matter at all. Be safe in yourself, please. Listen to your body. If something hurts, adjust. If it still hurts, stop. And that's a good time then to unmute yourself and ask me a question. All right, so let's begin with Wuji. We lengthen up, please, through the very top of the head, bringing the chin slightly down and back, and give yourself a few moments to breathe and calm down. Listening to your body, letting go. Allow your mouth to be almost closed, almost open. The jaw to be slack, the lips almost parted. Let's lengthen the fingers gently down. Feel all 10 fingers. And start. Pause, please. Checking posture. Top of head floats up. Chin down and back. Release shoulders. Release elbows. Feel into the hands. Movement 2. Rotation of waist. Let's change direction. Careful not to lean forwards. Turn palms, draw in, float up. Keep the shoulders relaxed, expand. Repeat on the higher level. Tai Chi duality. Change direction. Good. Movement 3, open. Breathe in and gather into the forehead, into the corners of the eyes, down the face and neck. Open. Guide the energy with the fingertips, but don't touch the body. Careful with the knees, don't let them cave in or bow out. Up you come and cover center. Good, check posture. Relax to center. Now, I want you to be very careful with this exercise. There's so many ways we could actually do it wrong and not give ourselves the best outcome. So when we're squatting, it does not matter how deep you go in your squat. Please do not go down at any cost. You just want to go down as far as you can in good posture. So we want to try to maintain upright posture. It's not a forwards bend. It's a releasing and melting of belly, hips, and knees. And we want the knees to remain very carefully in line with the toes. So none of this and none of this. We just want to sink down and back, sitting the body back, fully back, as you see here, sit back this way, rather than just go down with the knees forwards. We sit the body back and try to remain upright. And if you can't go all the way down, then remember you can just think of extending your energy field beyond your fingers to go around your feet and up your back. That's the important part. Good posture and drawing around the feet with the tips of the fingers. So I also see people kind of bringing their hands around and their fingers are curved, so they're not extending and drawing around the feet. So remember, doesn't matter how deep you go, it does matter that you do it in good technique. So let's go again, please. Relax to center. And open. Sit back, draw around, up the back, and around. Good, very nice. Check posture. Relax to center. I'm going to show it sideways on. One more time, please. Keep breathing and open. Gather. Guide the energy, open. Relax. Feel your way. Try to stay upright. Knees remain in line with the toes. Up the back. Put on your belt. Relax to center. It's a powerful exercise because it's combining, guiding the energy or following the energy in specific areas with a squat. So breathe and feel into your body. Listen to your heart rate and your breathing and your system calming down. Very good. Okay, release from your position and we do a little bit of heaven and earth rotation. Remember, the hips remain square. We turn inside the hips. So that means you're turning in your waist. I actually physically held one or two students' hips through the week so that they could feel this turning in the waist. If you're not used to turning your waist, you might even feel it's impossible. How do I do that without moving my hips? But there is some wiggle room, even if it's just a little bit. This is not a hip. You see, this is my hips turning. And I sometimes see salsa dancers doing interesting things, or I don't even know this way. Yeah, no, don't do that. Just, you can do a rise and fall, that's fine. But we turn inside the hips. Excellent. Let's turn the toes to the front, your front left. So I'm mirroring. And this is your southeast for dragon. So we roll 1 and 2. Roll up a level. 1 and 2. Roll up a level. 1 and 2. We're going to flip the toes, skim the hands across waist height. Keep turning. Turn the palms. Your left hand comes under your right armpit. We flow along the line of the arm, make a circle. Turn the palms and calming it down. Very soft with a little half step. That's your tiger. Right hand scoops under. Take the ball. Release your tailbone down. Expand and step. Relax, lower hand coming up, upper hand pressing out, fill your back and turn over your front leg or as far as you can comfortably. Release and step. Relax down and expand. Lower hand coming up, fill your back, turn over the front leg and float up. Keep your posture, turn your waist, draw in. Step back, float up, turn the waist and in. Open to the side. Now we have the snake. We flip the toes to the southeast, turning the waist. Your right hand comes forwards and up. Your left hand comes down and back, curving the arms around the circle of your body. Look over your left shoulder and press your hands away. Release. Lasso the top hand and flip the toes and do the same on the other side. So your left hand forwards and up, right hand down and back. Look over the shoulder, press your hands away. Release, lasso the top hand and return to center for the turtle. That was the snake. Now we have the turtle. We lift and open the hands as we sit back. Notice my elbows are bent, just like my arms. So it's like a turtle held against a wall. Fill your shell, fill your back, lengthening up through the top of the head. Bring the chin down and back. So think of the turtle extending its head out of its shell. You should feel your whole body engaging and release and relax gently down. Good. Let's turn to our southeast again and scoop the arms up. So same side, hand and foot extended, your left side. Again, I'm mirroring. We're going to step, turn, and step through and grab. So this is at throat height. Yes, good. Roll back towards your back foot, float up, square up, one hand in front of the other. You see that? Yes, that's it. So your right hand and foot are in front, step, and bring your back foot through and grab. So same hand and foot forwards. I know this is quite new to us, but you're doing very well. We're going to block by turning the waist slightly, step back the front foot and spit out the fingertips forwards of your right hand. And again, block, turn towards your left, step back and spit out. I call this white snake spits out its tongue. So the fingers are doing this, yeah? Palm facing up, extend, good. Okay, now your left leg is forwards. Keep your left leg forwards and step a little bit further forwards. Now we're doing like a choo-choo train. We step, stretch. So your right hand extending forward, your left hand is back towards your waist and release and step forwards again. Good, so left, half step, left. Good, we can do another half step, come in, stretch. Good, and turn your toes in, release. I know I'm a bit close, you can't see my feet. So you're pigeon-toed for a second. We're going to step to the southwest as we block the right hand up, stepping right. Left hand comes in front of the heart and a half step as we press forwards and rise. Very good. That's the heart. Now we step to the side and we scoop. Fix the feet and bring the left side in. So that's earth. We've just done fire and earth very quickly. Good. Now step open again and we continue to scoop. So this is coming into movement 6, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now if you hold it there for a moment, I'm going to do it with you, same as you. So we're scooping, we lift the left toes, turn, swing the arms up and over as you step through, open your left foot, open your left hand, look left, and keep the shoulders relaxed and down. Hands above feet, elbows above knees, shoulders above hips. We go back the way we came. Bring the toes in, arms up. There's your ball above your head. Weight left, step directly back right, and swing the arms underneath. Keep turning, lifting the right toes, step your left foot through, and open. So you're facing the back and the right hand and foot opens. Again, check your shoulders are relaxed and level. And keep turning in the same direction, arms come down. Very good. Rest, take a breath. Relax. Good. So I'm not sure how much of that we actually did before the movement 6, that last little rotation. I'd like you to watch me do it once, please, and then we'll do it together. Excuse me while we have a wee sip of water. Okay, so yes, if you watch, you'll have done the earth exercise and come in. So then we begin 1, 2, 3, 4, just watch, swing, step, and open. We go back the way we came, toes and hands come in, step, swing, turning the toes, shifting the weight, turn the toes, step, and open, and then turning to the front. Just like that. Shall we do the legs a wee minute? Just focus on the legs. It's actually it's very doable and it's very fluid. It's really a beautiful wee exercise, but just like anything, you have to let it click. You have to let it sink in and then it's okay. I think the thing that freaks people out is the turning. Turning freaks you out because even in a live face-to-face class where I can walk around you, there's still that moment where you have the back to the teacher and there's no one to follow. But have faith, it's not difficult. Just have a wee watch, just watch the feet and then we'll do the feet together. So you've done this cloud hands, which is really a twist and a bob. You're coming up and down a little bit with that. So when your weight is on the right, we're going to turn the left toes and keep turning and step through to face the back and keep turning a little bit more so the toe releases out. Then we go back the way we came. You can turn in as far as you can, shifting the weight, step straight back and just let the foot correct, shift the weight and do the same thing on the other side. So we turn and step through and open. And this time we keep turning to the front. Let's do that together, please. Okay. So we're going to do our little bob and turn, keeping upright, breathing, relaxing, ready. You can do as many of these as you like until you're ready. Now lift the left toes, turn on the heel, keep turning, step through, face the back and open the left. Good. Turn in the left, shift the weight, step back, right, straight, along the line, turn in, keep turning, shift your weight, lift the right, turn, keep turning, step through to face the back and open your right foot. And then we keep going in that same direction, lift the right toes again, turn and step through to face front. Did you get it? Let's try again. Okay, don't worry if you didn't. Recent studies, and I don't know what studies it was, but it is scientific, shows that it takes about 800 times to do something before we learn it. You know, if it's a complex thing, we have to do it many, many times. It takes a while. And so take heart, you know, it takes a while to learn. However, when you're at play, as opposed to being serious and working at it, it takes 20 times. Look at the vast difference between those two parameters. If you're working at something, you're taking it seriously and you're focusing and you're giving it your all, it takes 800 times to learn. If you're playful, if you're just investigating and seeing what happens and not worrying about the outcome and having fun, letting fun be the motivating drive, 20 repetitions is enough. We just learn it instinctively. So this tells us a lot about human nature and animal nature, is that when you are at play, you learn. And if you watch children, not just human children, all animal children, they play when they're young. And there's a reason for that. When you're at play, you learn. Yes, we send our children off to school and make them take their studies very seriously, but they're actually learning a lot quicker and a lot happier when they're just playing. But the interesting thing is you can play at anything. You can play at learning science. Scientists who discover things, discover them because they're playfully intrigued. They're really absorbed in their play. So that's what we want to do. Don't mind if it goes wrong, because that's part of the learning process. When you're at play and you're skipping about going, I wonder if I could hop on one leg. Oh, fell over. So I have to change it. That's fine. Actually getting it wrong is part of the process. And when you don't mind getting it wrong, then you don't have all that yuck to deal with of the ego bashing. You can just pick yourself up and try it again. So try not to fall over, please, but don't worry if it doesn't work. So let's do the leg bit again, please. Ready? So we open our stance and we bob and turn 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift the left toes, turn on the heel, step through to face the back and open left. Turn in, step back, turn to face the front, shift your weight, turn, step through left, and open right. Now we keep turning right and step through. Very good. And rest. And you will notice this if you go to China and you join people in the mornings when they're doing their Tai Chi. They have a sort of youthful, playful innocence about them. There is this lovely, playful energy. You often don't get it here. People take Tai Chi very seriously because this is seriously good for us, so we have to be serious. But I think we're missing something. So, you know, you don't have to start, I don't know, playing pranks on each other or anything like that, but just go about it like a wide-eyed child going, oh, this is amazing, look at this, I can do this with my body. That is the way to be. Let's do one more time, then we add the arms. Giving you a pep talk here, but it is important. The Chinese don't say practice Tai Chi, they say play Tai Chi. They actually use the word play. It's Tai Chi play as opposed to let's do some work. Okay, ready? And whoops, go here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift and turn, step through and open. Back the way you came, in, step back, turn in, turn out, step through and open, turn to the front and step. Beautiful. Now, if you felt that was difficult, do not worry, because this exercise is called the 6 harmonies. And part of that is the 3 harmonies of the upper body and the lower body, hands and feet, elbows and knees, shoulders and hips. So when we add the arms, we get the harmonies. If we're just doing the legs, we're having to work harder. So actually by doing everything together, arms and legs, it makes the whole thing a lot easier. Certainly to balance structurally, you're strong and it flows. So let's try. All we're doing is swinging the ball over and opening to the side that we're turning to. Then we go back up and we swing the ball under and we open to the other side. I want you to be very mindful of your shoulders. I'm having to really work on that as well because it's all too easy to lift the shoulder, but we want to maintain a beautiful long neck with wide open and relaxed shoulders. So I want you to imagine as you do this exercise that you have somebody's hands on your shoulders, getting you to relax them and just turn waist, move arms, not. See the difference? Yeah. Okay, let's give it a go. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Lift the left, swing up and over as you step, open left. Come back the way you came, turn the toes in, up and over, step back, swing, turn in, turn out, up and over, step, open, right. Well done, turn to the front, relax your arms. Now, how did you get on? Yay, I'm getting thumbs up. I love that, I love the thumbs up. Let's do it again, please. Ready? And 1, 2, 3. Ready, and lift the toes, swing, step through and open. Back the way you came, turn in, up, step back, swing, turn, step through, up and open, turn to the front. Actually, we're not going to turn all the way to the front. Just go to the corner, yeah, to your left corner. Good. One more time, please. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, off we go. Lift the toes, swing up and over, step, open to the left. Back the way you came, arms up, step back, swing, turn up, step, open to the right, and keep turning just to the corner and rest. Beautiful. Well done. Just take a wee sip of water here. It's warm in here. Okay. So something that I often see, a phenomenon that I see, is that when students are trying to get steps, they're so busy concentrating on the steps that they feel they can't do, that they let go of the structure of the easy stuff that they can do. And that always seems like robbing Peter to pay Paul. It doesn't work very nicely at all. So be careful that you don't end up going like this because you're not sure what you're doing. Keep your circle and swing a nice full round ball. Make it full. Now, there's always, yes, that's it, exactly. There's always times, say, that there's an issue, like maybe someone has a frozen shoulder, or they've torn a muscle, or there's cartilage issues, or goodness knows what. And okay, fair enough. Sometimes if there is an injury like that, we have to accommodate for it, but we never want to accommodate like doing this. If you can't rise your arm comfortably up and over in a nice full shape like that, no problem. We can just roll it round as far as you can, keeping the structure. So it's a bit like the squat that we did earlier, that we don't want to do this to get down. Neither do we want to bow out to get down or to collapse in to get down. These are all things that can actually impede the full benefits that we're looking for. And if done wrong, any exercise can become potentially harmful. So we want to be very clear in our actions and do what we can of the movement, and we adapt it, but we adapt it in such a way that we're not doing any harm. So if you can't comfortably swing up and over, then we swing up and over as far as we can. So that would be up and over, and then we would open like so. See what I mean? If you can't get up here, if you can't do this with the shoulders down, then you can go as far as you can do. So that's still good. It's still holding the ball. And again, we still want to address the alignment and make sure the shoulders are down. So if you can't do the full movement, you do what you can, but you try to embrace the principles behind it. So this is a full-bodied circle, and I want you to express it, please. And if you don't have aches and pains, there's no excuse. But of course, we forget when we're trying to work out what's the legs doing. If you're not sure what the legs are doing, leave them out. Let us do that exercise once more without the legs. We will just do the arms, and let's see if we can do it. Let's see if I can do it. Right? Okay, so I'll try doing it facing you. So we do one, ready? One, do it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. We scoop and we go up and over and open. We come back and with the shoulders, look at that. And we go up and we swing and we go up and over, and the shoulders stay down, and we open and then we swing down the front. Good. So it is a little bit, for me, it's a head twister. It's like a tongue twister, a brain twister to do it without the turn. But I'd rather you got the fullness and the harmonies than try to do everything and it all goes splat. Good. One more time, please. Arms and legs together. Let's try. So remember to be full and free. I'd rather you made a mistake with confidence than got it right in fear. If that makes any sense. Okay, ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and big and round. Swing, step, and open. Good. Up and over. Step back, swing, turn, step through, up and over, open, and turn to the corner. Very good. Okay, let us revise briefly the second half of, or a training exercise for the second half of movement 6. We'll not get to movement 7 today, and I would like also to go through Lao Jia with you as well. So let's have a look. The second part is your weaving or your flowers. So we have this coming across, and notice it's the back of the palm that leads the way as you come across. Martial flowers, good. So we turn the waist and we come across, and we circle the arms. So the front hand goes up and the back hand circles to follow, and we keep turning the waist, which turns the arms, and we repeat. So we cross with the back of the hand to the other side and turn your circle with your 2 arms, coming across. So right across, right up, left follows, left across, left up, right follows. Turn your waist, cross, right, lift right, left follows. Come across, up, up. Come across, up, up. Come across, up, up. Come across. Good. Now this is again a waist movement. It's not an arm movement. Now it looks like an arm movement, doesn't it? But if you were to hold your body still, let's try that. Just hold your body still and move your arms. Can you feel the difference? It's very heavy, tiring, weak if you're not using your center. So turn your center in your waist up and over. You're turning inside your hips actually, but you can see it. The turn is visible in the waist. Good. Always a little bit of space away from your body. Good. So that's your homework, please. A little bit of martial flowers. Practice coming across and circling. It's a little bit like turning a steering wheel. You say you shouldn't cross your hands turning a steering wheel, but we've all done it. And you're allowed to do it in this practice. Very good. And rest. Take a breath. Beautiful. Well done. Good. So we're moving quite nicely through the 7 stars practice. We just have to add that together. After you have done your turn, we then have the martial flowers. So after you've done your turn, we come across. Yeah, I did it wrong. But we're doing the martial flowers and we're stepping forwards and stepping back to each corner. And I think the best way to do it is to come across the front leg. Come across the front leg. Come across the front leg, whether you're stepping front or back. But we'll not worry about the steps yet. I just want you to play with martial flowers. Good. Okay, so we're going to leave that for now. We have about 20 minutes left of class, so we're going to do a little bit of our form. So I would like to focus on the second half of the form. So we're going to do sections 3 and 4 of Lao Jia Yi Lu. And I just want you to sort of shower your head for a moment. You can have a wee drink of water if you like, or just calm yourself, do some wuji. So we're stepping out of lock style and into Chen style. And we're going to begin with part 3 of the Lao Jia, which is your punch to the corner. Okay, so let's do a little Wuji first. We lengthen up, feet together this time, and release, relax down. Let's lengthen our fingers gently down. Okay, and let's prepare to punch. Punch. Other step. Part 4. So preparing to punch and punch. 4 corners. I pat on horse. So now we have the end section spiral and feed it back. Turn. This is your diagonal punch down. I'm going to kick to the back. And for the purposes of the class online, we're going to keep the structure and pull your right shoulder back. 180-degree turn. Up and over. Into the front leg. Kick. Step back. always finish, recover, rest for a moment, in position, let the dust settle. And a heel tap. Very nice. Gosh, and we've got 10 minutes to spare. So, any questions? Is there any section that you would like to particularly polish? Yes, go ahead. Yeah. It takes time to unmute, doesn't it? Yeah. Yes.
There is a bit in there which I'm not quite sure of, but I can't remember quite where it is. I think it's in the lead up to the punch down.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
I was the last wee turn there, Jane. I just forgot, but most of it I got it.
That's okay. Again, you know, be playful, and we only introduced, well, we introduced it a couple of months ago, but yeah, don't worry about it. It's okay. If you can pick up again, even just to the point of bringing to conclusion, we'll go over that again. Yeah. So Eric was asking about the lead up to the diagonal punch down. So let's just have a look at that. If you watch me, please, first. We'll go from high pat on horse because it's that's my reference point. The second time that you end up facing the back of the room in this position, you know that your next punch is the diagonal punch down. So if you just watch it, please, you have your little roll. Gather a little to your left. I'm doing it as you do it. So heel out, weight back, turn, keep turning, screw into the front leg, release, and we step. We're circling the arms. And then we bring the right hand under the left elbow, palm facing down. So it's your top hand kicking with your right foot. You bring the right foot across and pat the top of the foot. Go into your toy soldier. Did you see that little lift and drop of the left foot to get you round? And a little bit more of a turn now in your center to get your three-way punch. And if you're not all the way to the corner, that gives you another opportunity to just finish that little rotation. And then we stamp to face the back corner, we step left, and there's your normal preparation for punches, all very normal. The preparation is exactly the same. The only difference now is as you turn your waist, you're punching diagonally downwards and your elbow on the same trajectory, so to speak, but in the opposite direction is going up. So if you watch me do that again without talking. Okay. Is that any clearer?
Could you just run through it one more time?
Yeah. Do you want to see it on a different angle or just the same?
Just the same will be fine.
Yeah. I'm going slowly to try and make it clear, but actually when you do it a bit quicker, it'll flow. So. Hand under elbow, palm facing down, top hand with right foot, toy soldier, three-way punch, stamp. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So have you got that? Is there anything that you're still not seeing?
Well, hopefully I've got it, yeah.
Good. Okay. Let's do it together, folks, once we're close to the end of class, but you can have a watch at the video. That's why I've made these videos. Maybe eventually I'll be able to afford CRISPR technology to get even clearer clearer view on it. It's a case at the moment it's recorded via Zoom, and so it's not the best quality pixels and everything, but hopefully it's clear enough that you can see. All right, ready? So we're in high pat on horse. So we're facing away from the screen to begin, but we're just turning now. So ready? So we do our little rotation and release and cross at the wrists. Now, turning right shoulder back, push the heel out, weight back, turn the right toes out, feet forwards. So you want to turn all the way, the toes are pointing to the front, release the back foot and step. Turning center turns the arms, and we turn center a little to the right to bring the right hand under left elbow. Now we have our kick. Toy soldier, you've already done a little turn there of the left toes, and turn center for your three-way punch. Stamp to the back corner, step, and prepare. Check your alignment, relax to center, turn center to punch. Good, and rest. Yeah, okay, well done. So don't worry if it's a bit rusty. We've been sacrificing a bit of Chen style Chen time rather, in order to fit in our 7-star rotations. My plan is that all my classes have the 7-star rotations in their pocket as a, sorry, it's my alarm saying stop teaching. Yeah, I want everyone to have it in their pocket, as I say, as a nice Qigong set that can be used as warm-up. So once you've got it, we can do the whole thing or take elements of it as a nice wee warm-up, get the energy flowing, and then we can do our Lao Jia. All things being equal, it'd be really lovely to have a 3-hour class, wouldn't it? Because we could do a thorough warm-up, then we could do a standing practice, and then we could do at least an hour of form. But in an hour's time, we're kind of sacrificing various things. We've also been sacrificing standing practice, and really we all need to pull our bootstraps up, because remember, it's our foundation, and you'll feel so much stronger and healthier, and you'll have natural alignment, perfect or much more perfect alignment when we do our conscious standing practice, that we're listening and feeling, letting go, checking in the mirror, making sure everything's level. All that standing is like putting jelly in a mold and leaving it there overnight. You're going to get really good structure. Whereas when we're doing our Tai Chi without doing standing, it's like trying to get the liquid jelly to take the shapes. You know, we're getting the shapes, but it's not got the same buoyant and what's the word, flexible structure. Just like a jelly, we want a really nice set jelly that we have the structure, but we have plenty of movement. We can do all of these movements, but the body is continuously pulling itself into alignment for us, and without us even thinking about it. And we can only get that by doing our standing practice. So I fell off the wagon over Christmas with the standing again, because I was really unwell, and I have not properly got it back into me yet. And my form is suffering for it. But every effort that we make brings us closer to our goal. So it doesn't matter if you fall off the wagon. It doesn't matter if you don't do Tai Chi for a few days or even a few weeks. Don't worry, just get back on the wagon, try it, do a little bit. Every little bit helps. It will always bring us progress. Even if we feel we're carried back on the tide, as soon as we start to make efforts, it will get better. So I think you're doing really well, folks. We've covered a lot within an hour. I hope you've enjoyed it. That is so important. Remember, being playful in anything that you do will bring you vastly better results than just doing it because it's good for you. Do it because you love it. Okay, folks, let's finish, please, with a little shake out, a little heel tap. Allow your body to be nice and loose and free. And let the vibrations flow up through your body. Feel that lovely impact in every cell. And stand, please. Listen to your body. Notice whatever it is you're feeling. Good. And guide your hands gently back to center. Breathing and feeling into your belly. And feel your energy is stronger. Very good. Well done. Let's salute, please. Xie Sang Hao. You've done very well today. I'm happy. You can say Lao Shi Hao. That's basically students well done, or students hello, or students goodbye. And Lao Shi is teacher hello, teacher goodbye. It literally is students good, teacher good. It's very precise and gets the meaning of it. Thank you so much, everyone. Well done today, and I look forward to seeing you next time.